Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm gonna be sharing my physical TBR, so every single book on my bookshelf that I have not yet read. And also, if you can't tell, I added some more cutesy little paintings to my walls. Those are tulips, and then I just have sparkles everywhere, and then that's a rose. So yeah, I thought it was cute, and I still think it's cute, so you know what, I don't care what you think. I'm kidding. But so yeah, I saw somebody else do this. I think her name was like Ellen Catherine or something like that, and I thought it was a cool idea, so I'm doing it now. And why is this piece of hair longer than this piece? That's the struggle with having layers. But yeah, so let's get started. I don't have any books like beside me because that's a sock, because I wanted to kind of keep my space clean and organized. So we're gonna start with this mini shelf, and then that shelf, and then whatever you classify that as. So yeah, let's go. So from that mini brown shelf, I only have 2 books that I have not read, which is crazy. So this is Hissy Fit by Mary Kay Andrews. This was gifted to me by my aunt. So yeah, apparently it was $9.48 at one point in time, and then it was also $1 at one point in time. I have no idea what this one is about, but it looked so cute. And then the other one is Routines by Laura Lynn. This, again, I don't really know what it is about, but this is one of my mom's friend's books, and she actually like signed and wrote a little note to my mom about it. It's a short book. It looks like, hold on, I'll show y'all. It's (182) pages, and it's kind of like a dystopian type thing. So yeah, go check it out. It's probably really good. For the white shelf, I have a little bit more that I have not read yet. This one was gifted to me recently. It's If You Tell by Greg Olson. It's a true story of murder, family secrets, and the unbreakable bond of sisterhood. Yeah, well, my mom's friend who gave this to us, she said that it was like really hard for her to read, and she almost DNF'd it because it was just a very difficult like thing to read because it's a true story. And then I have Verity by Colleen Hoover. Yeah. I've never read a Colleen Hoover book, and people say this one's like the best one. My mom read it and she said it was pretty good. But I think it's a thriller book, and I'm not too into thrillers, so we'll see how that goes whenever I get to it. And then next is Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This is it's a cutesy little like Christmassy read. Yeah, it's a cute little cover. I was gonna read it in December, but I didn't really get to it. This one is So This Is Christmas by Jenny Holiday. Again, I was gonna read it during Christmas, but I got caught up in finals and everything, so yeah, I've not read this one yet, but I'm going to at some point in my life. Next is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Yeah, I've seen the movie. I've not read the book. Yeah. This cover is so cute. Oh. Yeah. I have a really hard time getting into classics. I think the only like real true classic that I've read that like I actually really got into was the original Peter Pan, and then also I did really enjoy The Great Gatsby when I had to read it in high school, my junior year. Yeah, I really liked that. It was great. So yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. Next is, I think, hold on, how this is, the cover is, it's a little, it's 301 Pelican Court by Debbie Macomber? Macober? I don't know. I'm definitely butchering her name. Oh, it looks like some bookworms have gotten into this. Look at that. This is an old book. It was 50 cents whenever whoever bought it. Trying to see. Oh, back in the day, whenever this was, I'm assuming, released, well, it was $7.50. Can't find a book for that cheap anymore. Let me see. Let's see if we can find a copyright. Oh, 2003. This book is older than I am. I think my oldest book is my second Harry Potter book, and I think it's from 2001, if I'm not mistaken. It was my cousin's, Drew's, and then I don't know how it ended up in my possession, but it did. So yeah. The next one is The Guardian by Nicholas Sparks. So yeah, I wonder when this one was released. Let's see. This one, oh, also 2003. That's fun. This one was also 50 cents. I don't know where they're getting these books that were 50 cents, but please. This is Private LA by James Patterson. This one might be a little newer. All these were gifted to me, the ones that I don't really know the date. 2014. Okay, that's not too bad. The ones I don't really know the date, or I'm looking for the date, were gifted to me by my aunt, and I guess it was just really old. Next is A Honeymoon by James Patterson. Oh, there's a stamp. Oh, it was my aunt's stamp. Don't know, why did she stamp a book? Okay. Just put like a envelope stamp. This one was 2005, 2006. Nice. And then next is a new one. It's a new release. And I got this for $20 at Sam's. It's Onyx Storm by Rebecca Uras, and like, it's my first like sprayed edges book. Hardback, sprayed edges, new release for $20. That's insane. but I'm so excited to read this. How Iron Flame ended, like, I haven't stopped thinking about that ending since I read it. And that was back in like September. It was back whenever we had that huge hurricane. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. So yeah, let me go put these books up and then we'll go to my big desk shelf. There's not a lot of books on there that I haven't read. So yeah. So I have a little bit more than I thought. Oh no. Harry, Ron, stay. Stay. Okay. So the first one is Living Dead in Dallas by Charlene Harris. Never read this one. Never really heard of this one. Again, my aunt kind of gave it to me. But this kind of reminds me of, I think it was like the Axeman murders or something. He claimed to be like it might not have been the Axeman, but he had claimed to be like a devil, and he claimed that he flew around New Orleans, and if everybody played jazz music, that he wouldn't kill. And so everybody did, and he didn't kill. But just like this cover kind of reminds me of that story. But yeah. And then I have Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris. Yeah. I think this is a continuation continuation of Living Dead in Dallas. I don't know which one's the first one, actually. I should probably find that out. So this one's the first one, and then Living Dead in Dallas. Okay, good to know. Oh my gosh, Ron? Stay. Thank you. And then I have If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nowen. I read the first one. It's so sad. I didn't cry, but it's very sad. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. 3. This is the 3rd chapter, page 174. Hold on, wait, what is going on? 1. Oh, it's in sections. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Okay. And then I have Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. I'm really excited to read this. This is another new release. Apparently she got like such bad reviews on this for like no reason. But I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Teddy's and Gus's kind of like a love story. Which, look at that cover. Whenever she first released this cover, I was like, oh. Because it doesn't really go with the first 2. But now that I have it and I'm seeing it, like, in person, I actually really like it. And I think that this might honestly be my favorite cover. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I can't see it. Swift and Saddled, that's what it's called. I was not a big fan of, I forgot her name, the main girl, the love interest in that one. I don't forgot her name. But I wasn't like the biggest fan of her. I don't know why. I just wasn't. Probably because I 100% have a crush on... Why'd I forget his name? Why has every name that I've known just, like, fallen out of my head? Hold on, I have to find it. Because Wes, that's his name. Why did that, like, fully just, like, leave my head? But anyway, the next one that I have never read is The Housemaid by Frida McFarlane. I've heard this is really good. There's gonna be a movie about it soon. And my mom stole the second one in the series and gave it to somebody, so I kind of don't want to start this anytime soon until I get that one back. Which, will I get it back? Probably not, but it's fine. The next one is also a Frida McFarlane book. It's Never Lie. Which, funny story about this book is I bought it for my mom for her birthday. It was either for her birthday or Mother's Day, I can't remember. It was one of the two. And so I bought it for her. And as she opened it, she opened it. And she goes, oh, I've already read this one. Here you go, and gave it to me. I was like, oh. Because I know she really loves Frida McFarlane. And I went to Walmart and I just saw it. And I was like, I should buy this for her. And she already read it without me knowing. And so she said, here you go. I said, oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. Anyway. So, next is the last 3 books of the Bridgerton series and the first book of the prequel series thing, ? But it's When He Was Wicked, which is Francesca's story. On the Way to the Wedding, which is Gregory's story, which I've heard some things about this one. And then In His Kiss, which is Hyacinth's story. And then this is Because of Mrs. Bridgerton, a Bridgerton sequel. Prequel, not sequel. So yeah. So that's all the books on my physical TBR. Actually, let me show you the book that I'm currently reading. So right now I'm currently reading That Boy by Julian Dodd, which this is a series. I didn't know. Becky, what have you gotten me into? Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. There's so many. That Boy series. It's That Boy, That Wedding, That Baby, That Divorce, That Ring. I wish I hadn't read that. I wish I had not read that. But anyway, this is actually really good so far. I'm on page 126. The chapters aren't numbered, they're like dated, so it's kind of like a journal almost. Which I really like, and I've been really enjoying this. And like, I kind of want to know who she's gonna like end up with, because she just made out with one of her friends at a party. But like, I'm like low-key kind of rooting for the other one. I don't know. But I'm really excited to finish this and then get that wedding so I can continue the story. But yeah. So that's basically it for today's video. I don't really have anything else to yap about books, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like my new wall paintings. Again, if you don't, I don't care. Yeah, so I am putting myself on a book buying ban, even though I'm in the middle of so many series. I'm in the middle of this one, Bridgerton, Done and Dusted, Akatar, Shatter Me, Fourth Wing, Percy Jackson. That's 6 series that I'm in the middle of. So I'm gonna try to knock those out before buying any more books. Well, I have the first 3 Percy Jacksons, and then I have the first Akatar, and then the first Shatter Me. I don't have any other books for that, but I kind of want to read at least most of the ones that I have not read before buying any more books. But if people want to gift me books, that's cool too. But yeah, deuces.